In this video, I'm turning these app icons into horror editions. Before we get into the video, thank you guys so much for all the support on the first horror app icons. And the first one is the mail icon. The first thing that had to go was this bright blue background, so I darkened it into this creepy red gradient. Then I had this idea, what if something was actually hiding inside the envelope? So I threw in these glowing eyes underneath it. They didn't look like eyes at all. It literally looked like the envelope had a nose. So I moved them up a little, made them smaller, and now it's looking creepy. That's the kind of mailbox that sends you emails saying, "We know where you live." To make things even worse, I added a 99+ notification. At this point, the icon still felt kind of flat though. It was creepy, but it wasn't alive. So I blended this subtle eye texture into the background, and that completely changed it. Now it actually feels like something's watching you instead of just sitting there. Next up is the App Store, and I actually had this idea before I even opened Photoshop. Instead of making the logo out of those clean little sticks, what if they were made out of bones? So first I swapped the blue background for this dark red gradient, then I added this bone texture in the background, and then rebuilt the entire A using bones.
You know what time it is? Disco time!
I love how clean it looks. It's creepy, without trying way too hard. Alright, now the weather icon. Firstly, I gave the sky this darker red tone and replaced the bright sun with a red moon. Because a red moon is automatically 10 times creepier.
Okay.
It still felt a little empty though, so I added a few bats flying across the background, and suddenly everything came together. It's such a small detail, but it adds so much atmosphere.
Nice job, team.
Alright, it's finally time for WhatsApp. Firstly, I added a little shadow behind the phone icon to give it some depth. I didn't want to make everything red this time because at some point, every icon starts looking exactly the same. So instead, I switched the green into this dark purple gradient. Of course, I couldn't resist adding 69 notifications because if your phone ever looks like this, just don't answer it. Then I thought, what if the phone was actually ringing? So I added these little ringing lines around the receiver and changed them to yellow so they stand out a bit more. It looked good, but something still felt missing. So I added these creepy hands reaching towards the phone from opposite corners. Like, whatever's calling you is desperately trying to get your attention. And at last, it's Discord's turn to lose its innocence. My whole idea for this one was to turn it into some kind of vampire. So I made the background red, added the wings, gave it horns, and it looked terrible. The colors were not matching at all. So before I gave up, I changed the background to this lighter purple and made the wings and horns darker instead. Then I finished it off with these little devil eyebrows and a smile. And now it actually looks like it's planning something. And that's it for this video. My favorite one was the WhatsApp. Let me know which one was your favorite because I'm actually curious what you guys think. And if you've got another theme you'd like to see next, leave it down below. I'll see you in the next one.